Okay, that's just another test. Works fine, because this mission crashed on me once when loading. Yeah, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Berlin. Today we are going to take Reichstag once more. This is Call of Duty World at War. This is the VK with you. Timing starts when I select the difficulty, which is on 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Call of Duty World at War consists of two separate campaigns that run weaved into each other. So we are going to be switching between them during the course of the game. The first campaign is the Pacific campaign, the Americans versus the Japanese. This guy. Private Pile. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick references. And the second campaign will be the Soviet campaign, the Soviets against the Germans. It's gonna start with the level of Vendetta. That also features our beloved Viktor Reznov, the same Reznov from Call of Duty Black Ops. But first off, the American campaign. World at War is the shortest Call of Duty game to speedrun. At only 125 world record. 115 if we are talking cooperative runs, because of one single mission. Let's get ourselves a rifle. World at War is a Treyarch Call of Duty, which means strafe jumping will be very gimped here. One asshole. Okay, good enough. Let's reload everything we have. Type 100 will be the main weapon we'll be using the American campaign, because it's the only actually usable weapon here. The other being a shotgun, but it's not always available, without a detour at least. And of course the flamethrower, but there's no flamethrower in this level. And what we just survived was a banzai attack, when the Japanese just rise up from the grass and charge at you with their bayonets. Now the bad thing about a banzai attack is that it can soft lock you. Because when a Japanese troop attacks you with a bayonet, an animation plays when you fall to the ground and have to fight back. And during that animation you get displaced a little bit, and if you're not lucky you can get stuck in some place. Of course, if you're stuck you can't get out, you need to replay the game from the closest checkpoint. If you're lucky you didn't get saved while stuck. If you're not lucky, well, that's a level from the beginning for you. Okay, a hard segment. We just need to reach the kill plane here. Ah, come on. We were close. Come on, let him through! That's a huge hitbox for a guy. Oh yeah, we got it, we got it. Just waiting for the friendly troops. Gonna have to F the truck a little bit.
Миллер, проделай дыру в этой бочке.
The American campaign is arguably harder than the Russian campaign, because it has worse weapons. It has the Japanese, which are more numerous and have much less conscience than their German counterparts. At least German don't do bayonet attacks. Also this. We can move while planting the charge, closest being to the middle of this staircase. And now we just need to reach the boats. That will end us the level. Yeah, that's the wrong nickname in the Twitch chat. Has 2 underscores between the and VK.
А где же фейерверк? Только не говорите, что все взрыватели испорчены. Не надо.
Boom. And thus Navy SEALs was born. And that's actually true, because the first Navy SEALs operations were on the Pacific front of World War II.
Время! Удачи! Всем вам! Ну и есть. Вместе и мы разделаемся со всем этим дня завтра.
One of the hardest levels in the entire speedrun. A little resistance. Has a lot of enemies armed with machine guns. No flamethrower, which is bad. And the Japanese. Now, the worst thing about bayonet attacks is that the enemies chase you relentlessly. Their stamina doesn't end ever. They just chase you with their bayonets. If you're not lucky, you can carry a tail of 5 or 6 guys behind you, and they catch up with you, and you get soft blocked because reasons. Fun fact, sometimes Sergeant Pepper will spawn here in the ferry.
Заградительный огонь высокоэффективный. Вейка 8-1, азимут 35, дистанция 28, залп.
We can go now. Spam jump to move a little quicker. Now, another thing hard about this level is the fact that there are no Type 100s here, right here. You can only take one off an enemy a little bit later. Come on! Phew, that was close.
Координаты получены. Цель поражена. Готовы поддержать огнем. Укажите расположение цели. Залп по цели.
And that's it. That's the end of the level.
Хорошая работа, ребята.
Залп
Внимание на
фугасными
меня!
на подходе.
Что дальше, Саш? Очистить местность. Ожидать дальнейших приказов от майора. Скоро, Полонский, скоро. Нет! Салливан, нет!
And there he goes.
Все будет в порядке. Санитара!
Всех нас шокировала гибель Салливана. Никто такого не ожидал. До сих пор не верит.
Наши скоро собираются отправить его тело домой, в Штаты.
Okay, another American level.
Мы позволили
This time
себе
we're going to
расслабиться,
take
Полонский.
the airfield.
Так, ну и что теперь?
And we've got a bar,
Зацепились к западу от
which is
нас
still a
и держатся
great
крепко.
gun
Прямая дорога ведет
for
к
the duration of
Вавилонских
one
пушек.
whole
Мы
magazine.
обойдем
And that's it.
Придется попотеть, но
After
ничего,
it,
не помрем.
Better
Мы
throw it
объединились
away.
рядом,
Его,
когда
должно быть,
пройдем
сняли
через
эти
это
выходы.
болото. Оставаться на стороже.
Это ловушка! Еще одна чертова засада! Они повсюду!
Оттяни его!
Кажется, мы опоздали. Черт уже кого-то дерет в задницу.
Пулеметы из бункера впереди. Пехота засела прямо перед ними. Рядовой! Гранату туда! Живо! Все, вперед! Пошел! Пошел! Захватить ту позицию! Я хочу, чтобы наши передовые!
You gotta charge through the enemy lines. Some of the enemies will despawn. Others will be killed by my friendly bots almost instantly, because when my bots need to catch up, they demonstrate a very effective combat.
Мне нужен подавляющий огонь по пулеметным бункерам! Огнеметчики должны добраться до них!
Gotta shoot the bunker a little bit so this guy can stand up and get killed. We're gonna need his flamethrower.
Зажгите чертовы пулеметы! Не дай им опомниться! Миллер, хватай огнемет и закончи там! Сваливай отсюда!
And now we just have to get to the airfield. Gotta be careful with the trucks here, because they're obviously made of paper filled with gasoline. And they explode from just being ignited with my flamethrower, or from some 5 to 6 shots at them from any gun, from Type 100 to that Japanese machine gun. So that's that. Okay, we're gonna need this. I have to keep standing on this crate so I get more ammo. Because if you can see, I get instantly refilled all the time I reload. Always have 4 rockets for the bazooka. Okay, let's move. Only 1 tank left. It's right here. And there we go. Still got 2 spare rockets, plus 1 loaded. Can use them. Bazooka is pretty effective at eliminating the enemy. Just have to take the airfield now. Gotta be real careful with the fuel usage, because if fuel gets depleted, I won't be able to shoot anyone, and that's bad. Yeah, that's it for the airfield. Just gotta wait for the bots and defend the airfield. Come on, guys. What's taking so long?
Классная работа, морпехи! Надо передать Гордону хорошие новости.
Эти твари почти нас
Я
поимели!
просто не было на Макине.
А, дерьмо! Сержант, у нас
Они
проблемы!
еще и не на такое способны. Сэр, замечено передвижение подкреплений японцев к северу от аэродрома. Немедленно запросить поддержку с воздуха. Да, сэр, вас понял. Все на позиции. Смотреть в оба. Не расслабляться. Мы должны удержать этот аэродром.
К ним подходят подкрепления!
Gonna use this thingy to kill everyone.
На подходе грузовики с пехотой.
We obviously have to focus the trucks instead of just sole infantrymen. Because my friendly bots will kill some of the single targets, but the trucks, never. Trucks are on me.
Они занимают позиции в той башне. Продолжайте вести по ним огонь. Японские пулеметчики!
Where's the tank? There should be a tank. I see it on the radar. There it is. And that's the last of them. When I destroy the last tank, friendly bombers arrive. Take all the glory, because I've already killed everyone.
Да, сэр. Мы удержали аэродром. Повторяю, аэродром остался в наших руках.
Okay, and now we start the Soviet campaign.
Опухоль на теле Европы. Он опустошает ее, подобно чуме.
Started with a mission Vendetta, featuring the biggest skip in all of the game. We're gonna be skipping half the level with an out-of-bounds sequence. Enemy at the gates much. And there's Viktor Reznov.
Мне нужна твоя помощь.
Notice the absent finger on the right hand. Got it shot off,
Что я говорю.
probably.
Мы отомстим за эту резню.
Maybe cut off. And the reason why I assume that Black Ops Reznov is the same guy is the fact that Reznov in Black Ops doesn't have the finger as well. At least in Vorkuta.
У меня рука ранена. Я не смогу прицелиться. Ты должен сделать это за меня. Бери винтовку и следи за дорогой. Вот тот мудак в машине, генерал Генрих Амсель. Это ему мы обязаны Сталинградской битвой. Это он несет ответственность за хладнокровное убийство мужчин, женщин и детей. И не только здесь, а по всей территории нашей Родины. Вот уже 3 дня я на него охочусь. Вот уже 3 дня он жив только благодаря своей невероятной удаче. Снайперский огонь по противнику сродни охоте на любого другого зверя. Нажмешь курок в неподходящий момент и навсегда упустишь свой шанс. Терпение. Если люди Амселя поймут, где мы, этот фонтан станет нашей могилой. Так, заряжай винтовку, но огонь пока...
Okay, we finally get to load the rifle, but we can't shoot now. The moment we can't shoot will be depleted with emission. Okay. Here we are. We can do double kills here. Well, that took me long enough. I usually do it quicker.
Пора закончить дело. Сюда.
For the most part, we'll just be waiting and listening to Reznov's ramblings. Patriotic, yes, but so boring. Just let me shoot someone, will you?
Уже несколько дней я прячусь в тени, как крыса. Когда-то здесь любили собираться друзья. Здесь встречались возлюбленные. Когда-то.
Of course, it's PC.
Попомни мое слово, дорогой. Когда-нибудь все изменится. Бои будут вестись на их.
The only console Call of Duty is Call of Duty 3. I'm not running Call of Duty 3.
Сюда.
Mostly because it's a console only.
Знание повадок твоей жертвы повышает шансы на удачную охоту. Генерал Амсель не изменяет своим привычкам. Каждый день он проверяет все немецкие гарнизоны.
Okay, now we're getting to the most interesting part of the mission, which is the sniper duel. What? Okay. How did that happen?
Каждый день
Oh, that was
проверяет
weird.
все немецкие гарнизоны. Он проезжает мимо этого здания. Снайпер! Внутрь, живо! Сволочь, чуть меня не задел. Мы не сможем продолжать, пока не избавимся.
Hey, he's there somewhere.
Следуй за мной. Выстрел был с того берега. Вон там, в здании со знаменами. Поиграем в хоккей. Я заставлю его выстрелить еще раз. Смотри внимательно. При выстреле будет вспышка.
Somewhere on the second floor, I think. There he was.
Он на 4-м этаже слева. Я его еще раз
Now Reznov's gonna bait once more. I have to take the shot. Got him.
Патрульные наверняка слышали выстрелы. Надо спешить.
Now to get the world record for the individual level, you have to shoot the guy first try without Reznov baiting him, but that's almost impossible because you have to guess where the guy appears. Okay, now we just have to get to the out of bounds. Come on, jump, will you? Thank you. The toughest part is landing from here to the street, because you can die. But death is not the worst that could happen, because if you fall down there, you'll have to replay the level from scratch. Because there is no way to kill yourself, unfortunately. You've got no grenades, you've got no nothing. Maybe if you're lucky, the next sequence will activate and you can get killed by a flamethrower, but that's a huge time loss. Hey, now you have to reach this point, because it has the trigger for General Amsel appearance. Have to shoot some of the Amsel's guys. Like this guy. Then we have to shoot the General himself. What the? Nah, that was a tank. Where is he? There he is. And then we get automatically teleported to the next part. Why? Because, well, we should be sitting here, but we don't. But the game needs us there for the next little cutscene to happen, so it teleports us there. And now we just jump into the Volga. No, Mayushanka. Sad. Bible thumb, please. And no, you cannot reload checkpoints in this game. Just the level.
Sie noch erbärmlicher. Kommt, lasst uns hier verschwinden, bevor sie nochmal angreifen.
Töten wir sie. Genau wie diese dreckigen Schweine.
Right now, we're at the Seal Heights.
Billigen Plunder, der sie wohl an ihre Heimat erinnern sollte.
Nein! Großes Schwein, du hättest lieber tot bleiben sollen.
Was?
Got face punched. But we're not gonna kill those guys. Mostly because it's too slow, but also they're not worth a bullet.
Чернов, прикончи этих крыс! Ты снова обвел смерть вокруг пальца. Наши танки готовы прорвать этот рубеж и сокрушить Берлин. Чернов, я не слышу выстрел.
Нет необходимости, сержант. Они истекают кровью, им не выжить.
В таком случае, может наш друг захочет ускорить их кончину.
Okay, now this is a pretty straightforward level. Just need to go point A to point B most of the time. We're gonna have to destroy some tanks, the Panzerschreck. Somebody once told me. So it's simple and quick. You gotta pick the left route, because it's both safer and quicker. And we gotta find ourselves some MP44. MP40. 44 is not on this level, I think. And unlike in Call of Duty 1, PPSH, Shpagin submachine gun, is the ultimate weapon of destruction here. If we get our hands onto one of those, we'll be set for life. Or at least for the entire level. Come on, where's the... Gotta find ourselves some Panzerschreck refills. Like this.
Сержант, он медленно помёт.
Gotta hit all of the rockets this time, because we'll need 2 more for another tank that's hidden here in the barn. I don't want to go back for a refill. Come on, is this thing gonna appear or what? What are they shooting at?
What
the hell?
Меткость у тебя до сих пор на высоте. Ты мог бы многому у него научиться, Чернов. Ломай дверь! Трусы попрятались по углам, но мы их найдем.
Hey, finally. One more. Boom. Good enough. No, you don't. Give her... Useless thing, actually. Very low damage, only 10 bullets, pretty long reload, but still better than an empty Panzerschreck. That's what we'll be using. MG42, the bipod. If you lie down, you can install the bipod, but we'll be just using this thing from the hip. Yeah. Bitranka is a superhero. He can shoot MG42 from the hip and even aim from it. Not gonna ride on the tanks, cause we go quicker than the tanks go. And we just have to reach the end of the level right now. All through the enemy base. Ah, come on. That was a lot of damage. I don't usually take that amount of damage there. No idea what happened. Get the towers, come on. Really?
Приближается немецкий грузовик.
Дмитрий, взорви его, пока они не заняли позицию.
It's kinda slow though, moving and shooting with the MG42, but it's safe enough. And we're here. I'll just have to stay alive, so let's... Fuck. Good thing we got saved. Yeah, the tanks can kill as well. Damn, that took longer than usual.
Минометы сейчас раздолбают наши танки! Нам надо зачистить эти траншеи!
Okay, now burn them out. One of the most intense missions in the whole game. This will be using a flamethrower. Really? How much longer does it take to heal up? Asshole. Gotta be kidding me. So this mission can be completed in 2 minutes if you don't stop. To not stop, you need to be both very lucky and very lucky, which I am not. We can skip the first mortar nest, but we'll need to destroy the other two manually. There goes one. We just need to destroy one more. Come on! What the hell? I've killed everyone. Made a bloody fiery pit. There should be no one alive there. Yeah, what's bad about banzai attacks and bayonet attacks? If they don't play the animation, and sometimes they don't, they just turn your sensitivity down to 0. So you can't even turn around and kill whatever bastard is not letting you turn around. Which makes for a vicious cycle.
Минометы противника нейтрализованы. Танки уже в пути.
Танки на подходе! Передай по радио! Мы зачистили позиции минометов! Хорошая работа!
And boom, that's it.
Миллиметровый миномет со своей позиции еще держит плацдарм под прицелом. Мы уже видели, что бывает, когда он бьет по берегу. Любая попытка перебросить подкрепление окончится тем же самым.
Now another uneasy mission, because here you have to balance at the edge of the reservoir, because you either go quickly, leave everyone behind you, and get killed from people shooting you in the back, or you clear out the jungle, which is slow. So you have to find the balance between killing someone and going forward.
попадайтесь! Укрытие! Нам надо выйти!
Really? There was no one there.
Не попадайтесь!
See, that's what I'm talking about. I could stay behind and clear them all out. But you know how much it would take.
Не попадайтесь!
Really? This guy should have been dead. So, everything is made even harder by the gun I have, which is an M1911 machine gun. Would be a good weapon if it could actually hit someone. I believe it's the single most inaccurate gun in the whole game. Are we back online? Finally. Yeah, I got through that segment. Fortunately, you didn't see it, but I got through it. Now I just need to get through the caves, which is pretty easy. Yay! Empty Arisaka. Love it when an empty weapon falls from an enemy. Adds even more spice to the fact that this guy was just about to shoot me with an empty gun. Yeah. I think that's the last guy left. No? Yeah, that's the last guy left. And that's it. That's it for this level, finally. Fortunately. So, gonna take long, guys.
Вызывай
Have to
штаб.
destroy those guns, not stand near them.
Черт побери!
And you look good, yes, but
Уже слишком многих.
Сообщи майору Гибсону. Артиллерия на позиции полностью уничтожена. Да, сэр.
Мы потеряли множество отважных бойцов, но их
was one bullet was empty. Zero, nothing, nada. Okay, now the tank mission. Basically, point A to point B, destroying something in the process. It's not easy to get killed on this mission. The hardest part of this mission is for me not to try and strafe jump. Because strafing slows your tank down a lot. And we don't want to get slowed down. Okay, now dying is mostly none of our concern with this mission, because unlike in Call of Duty 1, we have a self-repairable tank. So we can just kind of keep going and repair, then get hit again, then repair again. It's fun, really. This thing can't jump, unfortunately. Can only go forward slowly. Genuine World of Tanks game experience. And that's our point B.
судьба улыбается нам.
Я убил.
Когда мы дойдем до Берлина, немцы узнают, что за зверя они разбудили. Среди пуль, крови и смерти я узнал, что мой старый друг еще жив. Дмитрий Петренко! Я видел, как этот человек раз за разом обманывал смерть во время осады Сталинграда. И пока он жив, дух этой армии не будет сломлен. Мы все гордимся им.
More patriotic, blah blah blah. Who even listens to him?
Красная армия захватила и ела...
The only reason he's that loud is because I don't have any song requests right now.
Встань!
День рождения фюрера! Катюши разгромят Берлин! Уничтожат его!
Let's go.
И вы,
I will need this
штыками,
thing because
руками, то же самое
it's the
сделаете
ultimate weapon.
с солдатами!
Let's go. Come on, guys. Guys. Finally. Took him long enough.
Идите за танками!
Gotta find ourselves an MP40, maybe an MP44, which is still OP. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's good. I think I killed those guys before. No? Didn't I? Then we just have to clear out the lower floors of the house. Our tanks advance and destroy this wall. Now we have to go through the house.
Шевелитесь, свиньи!
Повернитесь к нам лицом, трусы.
Нашу родину!
That's a terrible waste of ammo.
Как же нам продвигаться вперед?
С помощью грубой силы, Чернов, грубой силы!
Вперед! Шевелитесь!
And we can go now. Woo! Molotov! There's no flamethrower in the Soviet campaign. I think I need to go to the second floor.
Доброй охоты! Пошли!
What I genuinely hate about the Call of Duty series is the fact that the game sometimes think it's smarter than I am. I know when I have no ammo on my gun. I don't need the game to automatically switch the gun when I'm out. Always leads to very weird interactions. When I run out of ammo, then switch the gun to something lying on the ground. It so happens I switched to loaded gun because the game decided that, hey, you're out. Let's take the sidearm. mean, come on, what's the reason you're typing low ammo on half of my screen then? Twice goes for the RPG-7 and other rocket launchers. Because they're always low on ammo. They've got 5 shots. No, I can count to 5. I know when I used my 5 shots. But, enough ramblings. Let's get to the next mission. We're already in Berlin.
Просит пощады.
Ты не заслуживаешь пощады.
А ты пощадил народ?
Have to storm through the house and get to the street, then get to the subway.
Этот квадрат хорошо охраняет. Дмитрий, брось туда бутылку. Сорти их.
Yes, this game has a boomstick. Classic double barrel boomstick. Yay. We can't go any further because there are some guys up there that will shoot us on sight when I get past this truck. So I just have to wait for my tanks to advance and destroy the building. We're going to have to clear the subway. So one of the few places in the game where clearing out is mandatory. And instead of going quick, you need to actually clear out the area, because your bots are needed to advance. Gotta dodge the mortar strike by going inside the subway. Boomstick! Not even a loaded boomstick. Yay! Useful! Whoops! That was a close one.
Мы не можем сражаться в темноте.
Okay, and now we wait. So at this point we just have to wait for the subway to get flooded. At least the Molotovs don't work in the water.
Продолжать огонь! Не надо открыть ворота! Стоять! Зараза! Не подпускайте их!
Что это за шум?
Ответственный огонь! Прикройте меня!
And there it goes.
Битва на Пелелю.
Okay, and now the worst mission of the entire game, because it's a 10-minute autoscroller where you just shoot the machine gun and switch machine guns. Got 4 machine guns. Me is a sole machine gunner. This mission is the reason why cooperative Call of Duty's cooperative World at War, at least, is better than single-player World at War speedrun. Because cooperative does not feature this mission. Yay! Shooting boats. Okay, sir. Since there's not much to do in this mission, guys in the chat, ask me anything and I'll answer. While you're writing your questions, I'll just give a few shoutouts. First of all, shout out to the RUSC, Russian Underground Speedrun Community, for being the best Russian speedrun community in the world. One of the best Russian communities of any kind. Then big shoutouts to the Call of Duty speedrunning community. Because without them, the speedrun would not be possible. This wouldn't feature a Vendetta skip. Because, well, knowing myself, I'm very bad at finding skips. I might be a decent runner, but I'm a bad glitch hunter. Why Russian? Because I'm Russian, and some Steam games do not feature any other language than Russian. For example, Modern Warfare 2, but since it's my main speed game, I keep a pirate English version of Modern Warfare 2 on my hard disk. So if I ever get to ESA with Modern Warfare 2, it's gonna be speedrun on a pirate version. Why not? People are playing Sea of Thieves, right? It's a game about pirates.
Явно есть повреждения, но они все еще на плаву. Постараюсь подобраться максимально близко. Пора завязывать.
Well, maybe yeah. Maybe someone has. Still, I think I'm honest enough. I do have a licensed copy. In my problem, those guys have a problem with letting me play in English. Okay, there go all 3 ships. Now we're going to shoot some Japanese Zeros, which is fighter jets. Fighter planes, they're not jets. They're not using a jet engine. And then we're going to save some drowning people. And yes, I am a Russian.
О, да. Они
Абсолютно честно.
Отлично, Лок. Ты спас немало жизней на Окинаве. Здесь нам больше делать нечего. Набирай высоту. Возвращаемся на базу. Вас понял. На последнем заходе нас подстрелили, Бут.
Подтверждаю, Хаммерхед. У вас тут второй двигатель задымил.
По приборам пока не все критично. Думаю, мы продержимся, если больше не будет сюрпризов.
Least favorite Call of Duty game?
Мы приняли сигнал бедствия. Флот был атакован на пути к Окинаве. Они вызывают поддержку с воздуха. Половина кораблей уже идет ко дну. Как минимум один транспорт.
3-way tie between Black Ops 3, because it's a bad speedrun and it did not even get streamed for me, because there was some trouble with me streaming Black Ops 3's. It just wouldn't show it in the OBS. Then Modern Warfare Remastered, because of almost the same reasons, plus the fact that they've screwed up compatibility so badly that a certain level in Iraq drops down to 10 FPS for me, while the rest of the game runs 30 easily. And the fact that sensitivity is somehow tied to the FPS. And Call of Duty 3, because releasing a game on console only is bad. F. Suddenly everything is silent. Yes, I do live in Russia, near the Ural Mountains, a city called Chelyabinsk. Call of Duty Zombies, it's pretty fun, but not really my game. I'm much more into shooting live people. playing multiplayer. Still, I think Black Ops 1 Zombies was the best. Fun fact, the Russian version of this game is bugged. At this point we should be switching to the front turret to watch some other dramatic cutscene, but no, we just stay here at the left turret waiting. Yep. OS Sloth.
Огневые точки по левому борту без патронов! Патронов больше нет! Левая турель без патронов! Нам надо выбираться отсюда! Здесь слишком много зеров! Молитесь, чтобы хватило запасов передней турели! Бог, у нас каждый патрон на счету! Я вам...
На связи ХВ-26. Направляемся к вам. 90 градусов стрелок. Держите текущий курс. Мы совсем разберемся. Возвращайтесь на базу.
Андрей, подготовка к взлету. Мотай нас насколько сможешь.
Ясно.
Летаем. Что там у нас?
Слишком много было чертовых зеро. Мы спасли всего 3. Аллилуйя, твою мать!
Hey, finally, we're done here. Now what's left is 2 American missions and 2 Russian missions. First American mission is a demolition mission. I'm going to have to blow up a few bunkers and then capture the Suri castle, which is another long mission. Pretty hard, but not so hard. Passable, actually. Grenade! Oh no! Somebody set us up the bomb. Just had to move forward. Toss. Load up. Simple.
Один готов. Продолжай.
Gotta blow up that barrel so it doesn't blow me up.
Нам надо разнести эти чёртовы бункеры.
Boom.
Замечательно, Ливер. Остался только один.
And one more particle left.
Они приближаются. Миллер, выжги их огнеметом.
Boom. Yeah, let's clear out the rest of the level. Whoa, that's close.
Внимание на меня.
Okay, that's good.
И что нам делать?
Waiting again.
Продолжаем движение, Полонский! Идем дальше. Наши танки выдвигают. Конвой должен быть недалеко позади.
Now we're going to have to capture another bunker.
Это наша цель. Это черт побери. Крепость! Тройку! Мы можем обойти их флангом. Тропы на той стороне. Снайперы на деревья! Понял!
Blow them up before they blow me up. Inside the bunker now. I'll just have to clear out the whole thing and that'll be it.
Готовить лестницы. Бегом, Марк! Я хочу, чтобы в этом районе было безопасно.
The only thing bad about the flamethrower is the fact that when you use it, you can see nothing around you. So if you use it for a long time, you're basically using it in blind.
Великолепно, Мурк!
And that's it.
Просто черт побери, шикарно! А теперь давайте выберемся из этой проклятой дыры и окажем помощь нашим раненым. Миллер, сюда! Быстро! Держись, пацан, мы тебя отсюда вытащим. Помогите мне положить его в грузовик.
Мы выдвигаемся.
2, 3.
Ты уходишь?
Прорвитесь и займите замок Сюри.
У нас скоро патроны кончатся.
Снабжение подгонят по воздуху завтра утром.
И как, черт побери, мы тут до завтра продержимся? Дерьмо собачье. Ты это слышал, сержант? Мы ни гранаты не получим
Замок
до
пуст.
завтрашнего утра.
Основные силы оттянулись на северный хребет. Мыслите позитивно. После этого вас парни наверняка дембельнут, и вы сядете на
Да?
пароходик домой.
Так мы и думали после Пелелиу.
And now the Shuri Castle, or Suri Castle. I've never been good at Japanese.
Как уже
Screw
было
the
сказано,
Japanese.
главные силы отошли на северный хребет. Но я хочу, чтобы каждый здесь был готов к бою. Как только сбросят припасы, мы выходим.
Okay, first of all we have to gather some supplies for us, because we're at zero everything.
Каждой чертовой деревне может засесть маленький Тодзо.
Наши самолеты разбомбили
And then,
тут всё к чёртовой
Johnny,
матери.
they're on the
Как только
trees.
дозаправятся и получат
At least they
боеприпасы.
will be on the
А
trees.
пока остались только мы. Это все, что у нас есть. Разделите между собой.
Дерьмо! Снайпер! Где они, черт побери? Они
Смотри внимательно!
Правее!
Деревья! Снимите их! Еще один задок!
Alright, let's get a resupply.
Гаубицы! Всем укрытие!
Really? No resupply. Thank you.
Залезайте в бункеры! Что-то они слишком быстро вычислили наши позиции. Наверняка в туннелях засели корректировщики. Надо пришить их.
Come on, open it up. Oh yeah.
Удачи! Мы перегруппируемся на той стороне.
こんな土を踏んだことを後悔させてやる。
Давай, поторопись!
Газ! Быстрее!
Научные ямы! Ищите еще! Мы наступаем! Не отставать! Сосредоточить огонь на холме! Убирайтесь отсюда! Сосредоточиться! Вверх по лестнице! Ворота!
Мы углубляемся внутрь замка! У меня контейнеры!
Пулемет на ворота! Если надо, берите оружие противника!
Gotta be real careful. Skip all the enemies here, but in the corridors, have to clear everyone out. And after that, this courtyard we have to clear out by hand.
Обойти с фланга! Хватай мину и бросай ее!
Can use some mortar shells to... Really? How?
Обойти с фланга! Хватай
So yeah,
мину и бросай!
can use mortar shells to destroy some of the enemy, but I won't do this because first of all it's slow, and then I've never been actually good at throwing them. So I'll just be going forward and shooting everyone I see.
Займите это здание на востоке!
Those guys sure can't chill.
Окей, мы почти там. Самолеты уже в пути, они помогут нам.
This courtyard we have to clear out as well.
Пушки обходят с фланга по обеим сторонам. Зачистите каждый угол в этом дворе.
Can get very tricky.
Беритесь с ними. Они приближаются. Ложись, граната!
The main trick is to get as many multi-kills as you can.
Он видит
Lining up your shots so they hit multiple enemies. Lining up your shots so the next shot connects as well, even if you kill someone. The previous shot. That was quick. Quicker than usual, at least.
Сюда! Миллер! Кому пулемету? Огонь! Зачистите район! Вниз! Туннели!
You can just run straight through here.
Огонь по этим точкам! Наверху!
See, that's why I hate M1919. 20 shots at the guy and not one connected. Great. It's like I'm playing XCOM. So that was certainly 99% accuracy rating. Still a miss.
Сюда!
Okay, we're getting close to the last part of this level, which will be the defending of this courtyard. Also prepare your Bible thumbs, because either Rollback or Polonsky are going to die right now.
Прекратить огонь! Полонский, обыщи его!
На землю! Живо!
Руки вверх!
Дерьмо!
Okay, what was that again?
Наверх! Сюда!
Weird. This has never happened before. Marathon luck at its finest.
Сержант! Мы засекли их передвижение!
Прекратить огонь! Полонский, обыщи!
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Не убили его!
You bastards.
Вы просто зверье!
Вот они!
Еще ничего не кончено! Слышите меня? Еще ничего не кончено!
Guess I know why those guys prefer bayonet charges. They just don't have anything to shoot with. No, like it was in Call of Duty 1, you just get given ammo and that's it. But here you just get given a rifle with no ammo.
Брат их два! За ее! Они бегут справа от нас!
Цель поражена! Цель поражена!
And it's like if you can gather some ammo, lucky you. If not, well, you die the glorious death for the Japanese motherland. You go up in the sky to the land of 88 waifus. Or how many was that?
Не тормози!
Yeah, I think that was 88.
Доступен авиаудар.
No, like jihadi warriors go up in heaven to 88 girls, 88 virgins.
Цель поражена.
We'll have to order another airstrike on the castle. We always have to. There is a 30-second delay between airstrikes, so we're holding this courtyard for roughly 2 minutes time.
Готов нанести удар с воздуха. Координаты получены.
Doesn't matter where exactly we aim the airstrike. We just have to mark the general direction that we want to destroy the castle. That's it.
Черт! Сделали это! Наконец-то все.
Okay, now only 2 missions of the Russian campaign are left,
Сделали все, что от нас требовалось.
and that will be it.
Мы молились, лежа в окопах, чтобы проснуться живыми. Мы ползком пробирались по грязи, пока над нашими головами свистели пули. Это последний оплот противника. Захватив замок Сюри, мы сможем отправиться домой. Все мы.
Yay, medallions.
Все будет хорошо. Слышишь меня? Они затопили свое метро, пытаясь убить нас, Дмитрий. И снова им не повезло. И снова мы обманули смерть. Все будет хорошо. Отдохни пару минут, отдышись. Думаешь, это нам поможет вернуться домой? Писать про войну вместо того, чтобы воевать? Никто не будет это читать. Если у тебя кишка тонка убивать за родину, то, по крайней мере, покажи, что ты готов умереть за нее.
Charge!
Сержант, займите левый фланг и убивайте каждого гада, который будет сопротивляться. Проверить все здания.
Есть, товарищ.
Another point A to point B run.
Далее. О! Окружаем здание с обеих сторон. Дмитрий, за мной! Огонь по тому зданию!
Well, this guy's good. Quick scope crack shot.
Вперед! Только вперед! Окно! Пошел! Мы пойдем напрямую!
Can ignore those guys. Now we'll have to blow up 4 gun batteries and then wait at the stairs for quite some time.
Давай к последней пушке!
Now the last cannon. Okay, good.
Граната! Отбросить их!
I'm just clearing out enemies at this point. Because we just have to wait until Reznov and Chernov go up the stairs and then wait for quite some time again. A mortar strike. And then, after the barricade is finally destroyed, we'll be going up there ourselves. Ow. Oh, yeah, he's finally here. Okay, the barricade is finally destroyed. And we're on to the last level.
30 апреля 1945 года. Когда Резнов в первый раз завел разговор о Дмитрии, он рассказывал о герое, о том, с кого мы должны брать пример. Я видел, как он проявлял милосердие, и видел его жестокость. Я не понимаю его. Возможно, герои и не должны отдавать отчета в своих действиях.
Готовьтесь, товарищи! Нас ждет последний рывок к победе! Сегодня мы...
And instead of good guns, we're given SVT-40 and TT here. Now while the pistol is somewhat decent, allows for better running speed and has decent damage per bullet, it's not exactly the weapon of choice for this game. And SVT is bad. Just like in United Offensive. It's bad because 10 bullets and a reload time comparable to bar.
Значит, мы погибнем, сжимая головку врага.
Now a little sniping sequence.
Огонь из панцершреков!
First of all, we gotta focus the grenade launcher guys. And yes, we're actually using an anti-tank rifle for military personnel, which is a terrible waste of ammo. But it don't matter much at this point. Ow. Now we just have to clear out the opposite balcony, and we can move forward. It's roughly translated as Шпагин SMG. It's пистолет-пулемет Шпагина.
Рядом с орлом! Около орла! Хватайте панцирь
Thank you.
Шрайки!
I need this. Oh, wow. That was bad.
Фрицам подошло подкрепление! Рядом с орлом! Около орла! Дмитрий, журналистки! Хватайте панцирь Шрайки!
Come on!
Фрицам подошло подкрепление! Рядом с орлом! Около орла!
Hey, we're totally going overestimate here.
Сосредоточенный огонь! Подобно этому
Didn't expect jungle sequence to go this bad.
открывай быстрее! Вы двое! Открыть
Also, a
двери!
few unexpected deaths don't make the game any better.
Навались! Ее держат с той стороны! Нужна помощь!
Вперед! Все в двери!
Compare that to the Reichstag sequence from the Call of Duty 1, where most of the action was outside, not inside.
Прямо!
In this very place, the Parliament House was like 4 times smaller.
Должно быть, крыша уже близко, а мы далеко зашли.
Бросим этих тварей через край!
Сержант, наши товарищи из заднего эшелона заходят в здание.
Недолго еще биться кровожадному сердцу фашистской империи. Пусть разбираются.
Again, now we just have to finish the run. We're very close to it. Gotta take the flag and install it. Get the flag.
Им некуда отступать! Вперед! Расчищайте дорогу для знамени!
You might want to get ready for time.
Дай всем знать, что мы победили! Дмитрий! У тебя получится, дружище. У тебя всегда получается. Только ты достоин такой чести.
And time. 1:46. Yeah, good enough.
Нашу армию не сломить.
Could have been estimated if not for a few deaths here on the last level.
Родина примет нас в свои объятия как героев.
But hey, we're on schedule, right? Right? Anyhow, thanks everyone. This was Call of Duty World at War. I was the VK, I'm still the VK, I'll be the VK for the next few years at least. Subscribe to my channel, I run a lot of Call of Duties. Thank you, signing off.